These Rock Band downloadable content reviews are done by Xygni.
I need no introduction, but I do like Jewel.
Dune Buggy!
Dune Buggy sounds like a hell of a lot like Primus. Kind of a poppy, radio-friendly version of Primus, if that's even possible. I kind of dug this a little bit too. It's also chordy. It's pretty much it's the same pace for the rest of the song. But I want to get something. How does harmonics not have peaches? How do you fail that hard? I don't even know. Giving this song a 6, and it reminds me of what's his name, Speed Buggy. You know, the thing with the lisp thing. Yeah, reminds me of that.
I love the presidents of the United States of America. Not all of them. Van Buren was kind of a douche, but I also love this band. This song Dune Buggy is really, really cool on drums. A lot of their other music, it's very laid back. You know, they don't really take themselves seriously, and they know it. And the songs that they end up with are just so cool. There's a lot of alternating between the hi-hat and snare with some bass thrown in. You gotta just ride on the hi-hat for a little while. There's enough variety in here that's gonna keep you interested, and I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Feather Pluck'n.
But that's totally feather plucking insane.
Feather Pluck'n has this, it's a very simple song. It's just mostly chord changes, but it's got this kind of uniqueness to it because of the way it does handle its chord changes. What you're probably seeing right now, hopefully. So, I thought it was alright. Not too bad. And, it's a good song if you like that stuff. So, I'm gonna give it a 5.
If I could rate this song on its name alone, it would get, a perfect 10. Because Feather Pluck'n is the freaking coolest. That's like Yomp times 10. And that other one that I liked, but I forgot what it was. Anyway, you spend a lot of this song kind of just riding on the hi-hat and the snare. It's a pretty basic beat, but then it picks up every once in a while into this alternating bass, tom, snare, crazy doo-doo-ch-boom-boom. Not exactly like that, I just kind of like making those noises every once in a while. It's better than average, that's for sure, and you'll definitely have a lot of fun playing it, so I'm gonna give it a 7. I once ate a ladybug. No, I didn't, I'm just trying to fit in.
Ladybug has got this, fastness to it, and with lots of alt strumming thrown in for good measure. It's really a preference if you dig that. If you're good at alt strumming, you're gonna like it, and so on and so forth. I didn't really hate it. It's kind of fun. I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it. It's the band, and it has a solo. The only Presidents of the United States of America song that has a solo. John McCain would cry. Tears of joy. So I'm gonna give it a 6. And that's all.
Ladybug was by far my favorite song this week on drums. It's rooted around this really awesome drum roll that was like nothing I've ever seen before in this game. Really fun stuff going on. Then you switch over to the ride cymbal, and you gotta do some crazy stuff over there, and the hi-hat, and it's just all over the place at different verses and choruses, and if I were to get one song this week, make it this one on drums at least, because not only is it a really cool song to listen to, it's really fun on drums. I'm gonna give it an 8. Yeah.
She wouldn't spit on me if I was on fire. She said she loves me, but I know she
Use Me is very simple and easy at first. Lots of just simple chord changes, nothing really new there. But then it just comes and punches you in the crotch with this solo. That, yeah, you know what? Looking back at it, it's pretty manageable. I'm sure I could get maybe 95% or higher on it. But it's still, like, it's just an awesome solo that just, if you never played the song before, just kind of smacks you in the face. So for that solo, that's pretty awesome. And it's not, very bad guitar song. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Hinder is a band that in my mind is most famous for being a lame ripoff of Nickelback. And if you are a lame ripoff of Nickelback, then you're not in a good position musically. And they prove that with this song. It's extremely subpar on drums. You pretty much hit the most basic beats possible, and as the drummer in this song, you're really not contributing much. You're just there, riding along on the fame of a rip-off band, of a bad band, and I'm angry about this song. I'm gonna give it a 3 for effort. I don't care!
Alright, I'm just gonna get it out the way. This song is a complete fail, because even Dead on Arrival was kind of fun, even though I hated the song and I hate this band. But this is just so painful because it's so boring. So I'm not even gonna recommend this at all, because I find it lame and not worth my monies, even if it's 80 points. So I'm giving it a 3. And that's all.
A few questions may come to mind when you're playing I Don't Care by Fall Out Boy. Like, why are these people famous? How do they sleep at night knowing that they make such shallow music? And why is it that I can play the guitar, bass, drums, and sing better than all of these morons, and yet I'm still here doing stupid reviews on YouTube in my pajamas? All of that aside, this song sucks. It's like if Truckin' and Spirit in the Sky had a baby that was kind of slow, and then that baby became this song. There's a lot of like do-do, 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 and then when you're not doing that, he's hitting the ride cymbal as hard as he possibly can with the snare, and it gets even slower and more boring. It's a stupid song. These people don't deserve the fame that they have, and I'm very angry. I give it a 2. Much like I did for the Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville pack, I'm going to suggest the Presidents of the United States of America pack to anybody who enjoys music in general. It's awesome. I mean, it's just really fun. Best overall was Ladybug. Best for guitar is Use Me. Best for drums is Ladybug. Skip I Don't Care. Unless you're a 12-year-old girl, don't get that song. And only get Use Me if you play guitar, because it's worthless on drums. It's freaking worthless. I hate it. Do you love me as much as I do? Because then you can go to rbdlc.com/news and find articles written by me. And other people, I guess, too. So yeah. And to find people who have the same downloadable content as you, you can go to dlcquickplay.com. Results may vary. Side effects include death, sonic diarrhea, attraction to squirrels, nuclear pants, and an uncontrollable urge to do the hustle.